TikTok, one of the most used apps in US history with over 50 million daily users, was just banned. Users in the US who opened up the app were greeted with a message with the headline, "Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now." A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. This left America in complete shock. From users to creators, TikTok was part of a lot of the US daily lives, including influencers whose main source of income came from the app. However, the ban wasn't necessarily a surprise. Lawmakers and US officials have sounded the alarm for years about the supposed risks that TikTok poses to US national security, and Congress moved the law last year to force TikTok's Chinese owner company, ByteDance, to sell its stake in the app or be cut off from the US market. The order gave the company a deadline of January 19th, one day before a new president would take office. After years and no signs of sale from China, yes, TikTok was banned, but only for 12 hours. The day after Trump entered office, TikTok was restored and back up for everyone. But how? How did Trump complete his promise of bringing TikTok back in such a quick time? If Trump was the one who originally wanted TikTok banned, why fix it now? Is there a way Trump and China can reach an agreement? How long will TikTok last if not sold soon? To answer that, we must understand why TikTok was originally banned and who started the process of the app being removed. It all began in October 2019, when US politicians started to raise alarms about TikTok's influence on children, calling for a federal investigation of its former name, Musical.ly, and other Chinese-owned apps. In 2020, privacy groups filed a complaint alleging TikTok is still violating US child protection laws and flaunting a 2019 settlement agreement. TikTok stated it takes the issue of safety seriously and continues to improve safeguards. TikTok hired former Disney executive Kevin Mayer as its chief executive officer in an apparent attempt to improve its US relations. Mayer resigned 3 months later. In early 2020, one of Trump's last orders as president was to ban TikTok as retaliation for China's alleged mishandling of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Looking at TikTok, we may be banning TikTok, we may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options, but a lot of things are happening, so we'll see what happens. But we are looking at a lot of alternatives with respect to TikTok.
Then, different countries like India and Afghanistan followed banning TikTok nationwide due to security reasons and border clashes. In November 2020, Joe Biden is elected president. He doesn't offer a new policy on TikTok, which gives the highly used app hope because that means TikTok can remain where it is. But Trump's plan to force a sale of TikTok starts to unravel anyway. The Trump administration extends the deadline it had imposed on ByteDance and TikTok and eventually lets them slide altogether. Newly sworn-in President Joe Biden postpones the legal cases involving Trump's plan to ban TikTok, effectively bringing them to a halt. After this, the TikTok platform began to grow by day, with more and more celebrities being seen on the app, as well as viral dances and songs shared across the world. Fast forward December 2024, a federal appeals court panel unanimously upheld a law that could lead to a ban on TikTok, handing a resounding defeat to the popular social media platform as it fights for its survival in the US. The panel of judges rebuffed the company's challenge of the statute, which it argued against the First Amendment. Later in December, President-elect Donald Trump asked the Supreme Court to pause the potential TikTok ban from going into effect until his administration can pursue a political resolution to the issue. However, the Supreme Court unanimously upheld the federal law banning TikTok unless it's sold by its China-based parent company, hoping that the risk to national security posed by its ties to China overcomes concerns about limiting speech by the app. A ban is set to go into effect on January 19th, 2025. And once China did not respond to that final threat, TikTok, CapCut, and Lemon 8 were all banned from US devices. Despite the federal government announcement, the world and media were all still in disbelief the government would stop such a big culture of the internet.
There are going to be a lot of people who laugh about the TikTok ban. It's an incredibly bad time to take income away from a lot of people.
Oh, it's more than a lot, and it's more than just influencers and small businesses. I crunched the numbers today. TikTok is actually so large and involved in the economy that when they ban it, every single person in the United States is going to feel its effects.
It would be only 12 hours TikTok was banned, and then everyone's prayers came true. TikTok was restored, not in the app stores, but restored for devices that already had it downloaded. Users opened TikTok Sunday to a welcome back message. Thanks for your patience and support, the pop-up read. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. As one of his first moves following his inauguration, President Donald Trump issued an executive order Monday aiming to halt enforcement of a ban on TikTok in the US for 75 days. I intend to consult with my advisors, including the heads of relevant departments and agencies, on the national security concerns posed by TikTok, and to pursue a resolution that protects national security while saving a platform used by 170 million Americans, Trump said in the executive order. So, former President Trump, who initiated the ban of TikTok, took a full circle moment and brought it back and ready to work with China. But what will TikTok do now? As of Wednesday, it remained unclear whether TikTok's US operations were sold, and if so, to whom. Some users have speculated that Meta bought the app, citing TikTok's feature that allows users to sync with their Facebook accounts. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has also been the subject of speculation regarding TikTok's purchase. If TikTok were to merge with Musk's social media platform X, Musk would garner access to large amounts of data from TikTok. This was only a rumor until recently, January 21st, when Trump confirmed he would be open to Musk's purchase of TikTok. The president briefly spoke to reporters on the topic. I have met with owners of TikTok, the big ones, Trump said.
Are you open to Elon buying TikTok?
I would be if he wanted to buy it, yeah.
And on your inauguration,
I'd like Larry to buy it too. I have the right to make a deal. So the deal I'm thinking about, Larry, let's negotiate in front of the media. The deal, I think, is this, and I've met with owners of TikTok, the big owners. It's worthless if it doesn't get a permit. It's not like, oh, you can take the U.S. The whole thing is worthless. So what I'm thinking about saying to somebody is buy it and give half to the United States of America, half, and we'll give you the permit.
So TikTok is truly in the hot seat on whether it will stand its ground and continue to be ran by China, or will it be sold to another company very soon? Will TikTok have different features on the app once it's bought? Will Trump change his mind again on if he wants TikTok here or not? I personally say TikTok is becoming very unstable, and if your main source of following is on TikTok, it might be time to change something. Even if another company can buy TikTok, I'm sure the features and updates won't be what current users are used to, so there's a chance the app dies in general. So many questions of which direction Trump and TikTok will go now. Only time can tell what happens next.